Okie dokie, Virgo. Let's start at the beginning. The sun, that is the beginning of things. This is a project, probably, a job, a relationship, something that is in the inception, is in the beginning of things. So it looks like all the hard work that you did over the last year or so, Virgo, is now starting to pay off. You're seeing a light at the end of the tunnel. But the sun is new beginnings, and it usually means projects, jobs, relationships. So this is the start of something new for you. What crosses you? Looks like you have some decisions to make before the things get off the ground. Looks like you're looking at 3 things that are kind of obvious, but there's something right in front of you that you're not paying attention to. So broaden your scope of choices a bit, Virgo. There's always more than one choice to something. You just got to dig a little bit farther on to find it. So it looks like a decision making is coming to you. It's coming pretty quickly. It looks like in the month of June, but broaden your scope of awareness so you can include all of your choices, not just the obvious ones. And sometimes the least obvious ones, or the ones that we're not looking at that are right in front of us, are the best choices. So take a look at that. What is above you is the 7 of swords. And this is kind of a fear card. This can stand for theft, fear of bodily harm, being manipulated. It can stand for falsity, someone presenting something to you that isn't true. So I'm feeling this may have something to do with signing a document or accepting of something. So read all the fine print if you can. Read all the fine print before you sign anything, so you won't be duped. You'll know what's in every paragraph. So turn over every stone and look underneath it, but don't let fear stand in the way of your greatness also. But read things very carefully before you sign them this month, Virgo. Here is the 6 of Cups. Cups are emotions. Cups are joy. This pretty much stands for home, family dynamic. It looks like this is in the past position, so there might have been a shift in your home life, either with the participants or finding a new home or creating something new for your home. But it looks like it's joyful now that you have resolved some problems that were kind of sneaking up, and that now you're enjoying the fruits of all those labors that you did over the last couple of months. And for many of you, it may just be rearranging your home, finding a new home, having a new roommate or a roommate leave, or coupling. You may have moved in with your loved one, but something is joyful around your home, and it looks like a completion of some hard work. So what is in the current position is the Page of Swords. And I'm feeling that this is more message related, I should say, versus children. And Page of Swords, the messages with swords. Usually there's a message or news of a problem or some kind of difficulties, may even represent some risky behavior that may be having to do with the new project. So make sure everything is above board, that you're doing things legally if it is a new business endeavor of some kind or a new partnership. So make sure everything is open, honest, and out there, so you won't be hit upside the head with any difficulties or problems that you weren't aware of. Now the Page of Wands is here, and wands these also can be messages, and that's what I'm feeling when these are messages. There's a message of importance. It may have to do with work, and it may have to do with international travel associated with either work or that important information. So you may have some kind of offer to go to a foreign land, or need your participation in some kind of foreign endeavor. The basis of all this is the 10 of Cups. Cups are emotions. 10s are the finalization or the endings of a project coming to completion. This is also a happy home picture, so I'm not sure if movement was involved. Either you just got a new house, or did finish some work on the house, or moved in with someone, but there is some joy and some elation around house celebration and family. This also can stand for having either a family gathering or a family reunion, but great joy is around this. The death card is here. That doesn't necessarily mean a physical death. It usually means the ending of something and the beginning of something else. So something is coming to a close while you have new beginnings here. So it looks like the ending of something. This is not something that's foreign to you. It's expected. So it could be retiring and starting a new business. It could be leaving one house and going into another, but something is coming to a close. A project, a house, a relationship, something is ending and making room for the new beginnings that you have already embraced. So the next card in the Fears position is the 5. And this is kind of the crying over spilt milk. There is a theme this month. You're about the 6th sign, the 6th row, that I have had the 5 of Cups in this very specific position. So don't let your fears get in the way of your greatness. Realize this is the kind of the crying over spilt milk. So it may be something from the past that has changed, and it looks like something from the past changed a while ago, but you're still carrying it in your heart a little bit and feeling a little bit of grief. This could be a relationship from the past that you're missing the good times. This could be part of the job if you're retiring that you're kind of sad about leaving, but there are new things right on the horizon, and your future is right after you cross this bridge of change. So I believe this bridge stands for the change. So it's time to let go of all the things from the past, really embrace the newness of your creations, and revel in all the hard work that you did, because it's brought on tremendous change. Some things are in your control and some things aren't. But ultimately, it will be the resolution of problems will turn out to be the best solution for you. It looks like a little bit of highs and lows happening, but ultimately it's a good thing, a good move. So it looks like you had to be pretty brave and walk through some fears to make these changes. It could be with money as well, because you've got a lot of discs up here. So it may be thinking about retirement, and that kind of freaks people out. You'll get less money, but you spend less money when you retire. It could be changing jobs, or getting a promotion, which require you to change your outlook a little bit, or collect some information to further your education. But the 10 is usually a culmination card. It is the ending of something that you've been working really hard on. So you're starting to see the benefits and the reward from all your hard work. But please, any legal documents, anything that you need to sign on the dotted line, read very thoroughly, and don't be afraid to ask questions for clarity if you don't understand. But the 2 10s are here, so it looks like you are on your way to your new and exciting life, and your different choices in your life. The Knight of Swords is here. I'm feeling that there's a little bit of tension. This feels like it's on the personal level, that I believe it feels like it's with an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. These changes have affected this person, and they're kind of fighting you on it. But it looks like these changes were long overdue, that things were out of balance, either financially, emotionally, physically, and you're just putting them back into balance and honoring your changes first and foremost over other people's wants, needs. So this person may, get a little persnickety when the changes happen, but It's really not your problem. This needed to change. It was way out of whack and out of balance for a long time. So you're just putting things in balance. And the other card for clarity here is the Eight of Pentacles. And this is one of collecting information, could be going back to school, furthering your education, taking a class, going to a lecture, just some sort of retaining or collecting of information for your new project or for your new life, new house. But it looks like you are furthering your education, collecting information, and that can just be a web search to get clarity on, you know, someplace you're going to visit or a job that you would like. So it's time to do a little research before you sign on the dotted line. Make sure everything is in order, and then proceed to that change. But it's ready, it's time, and you're doing it. You're doing it, Virgo. So that is your reading for June. I don't use them too much because they're a little cumbersome and hard to shuffle. So I'm just going to pluck a couple of these here. You have Ego, or the Archangel Joseph. Okay, so it's time to put the ego down, especially with this Knight of Swords. It looks like there might have been an ego battle. It could be, but it could have been a little battle over, you know, who's right, who's wrong. It's time to put the ego down and hit the compassion. Okay, and 10 of Earth. So we have Ego, Archangel Joseph. It's a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. So it's time to switch that around. I know you really don't stay in that material place too long, Virgo. This is just a validation that embracing your commitment to change, embracing your compassion and your love-based things instead of the fear and the ego space will really propel you much quicker and much farther into your greatness. So the 10 of Earth here is a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things of life, which looks like here you have 3 very strong family cards, celebration cards. So you may be going to a wedding, a family reunion, something like that, where you are really rejoicing in life and the simple pleasures with your family and your loved ones.